happy hump day, Thai Squad, new followers and friends. Thank y'all for sharing. I see that y'all are sharing and getting the word out. So thank you, everybody that's trying to help the Tyesse report grow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am looking and I'm seeing who's doing what. So thank y'all for sharing and getting the word out for the Tyesse report. It is Hump Day Wednesday. We just getting over the hump, y'all. We're almost to Friday. Don't worry. Um, Here's the deal. We have breaking news. You know we got. There's always some breaking. There's always some breaking news at the top of the show. There has been an arrest. You remember a few months ago, not even 2 months ago, there was a big shootout in Beverly Hills with people out dining and masked gunmen came in and robbed somebody of a Rolex watch. And Jahan is breaking news every day, baby. There has been an arrest. Three people have been arrested over in Beverly Hills for that brazen daytime armed robbery. So listen, people are asking me like, Tyesse, I'm noticing there's a lot of arrests and girls are getting clipped and they putting Chanel bracelets on the girls. What's going on, Tyesse? What's going on is the police departments are coming back full staff. And it's like, hey, it is what it is. So you girls have to realize, honey, a lot of y'all girls are out here stunting during this season of pandemic. In California, we're really like, the pandemic is almost over in California, really, Southern California. And these girls don't realize that now the detectives are coming back to the police station and there will be a knock at your door momentarily. Okay? So that's what's going on. Because people keep asking me, girl, everybody's getting clipped, girl. What's going on from PPP to EDD to BBD, girl? Yes, girl, you're going down to the tank, mama. Okay. Anyways, we hate to we hate to make light of somebody getting clipped, but listen, hey mahogany fish, but listen, it happens. We also have a couple of other stories that are breaking and that are just coming out, and that is the family of Andrew Brown Jr. were able to look at the body cam video of those North Carolina sheriff deputies murdering him, and it shows what everybody probably already suspected, that the car was not in motion. He was basically executed, and we're not shocked at that. So the family did look at the video yesterday when we were off, and yeah, so we're just waiting to see what the attorneys and everybody decides to do moving forward. I'm sure there will be some type of civil claim or lawsuit that's coming forthright. But we're really looking to see what's going to happen criminally with these deputies, these rogue assassins down there in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. It's unfortunate that another black family, another family of color has to go through all of this. We sat through George Floyd, we sat through Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. The list just goes on and on and on. So it gets exhausting sometimes, y'all. It really gets exhausting. But God is able, and He's going to see us through. The person of the day, we're going to do the person of the day early because it's kind of breaking. So we're going to do the person of the day early in the breaking news segment. And that is our sister Tony Award winner, Felicia Rashad. Congratulations. She is the newly reestablished College of Fine Arts over at Howard University. She is the new dean. So she is the perfect person because she's such a refined woman. Felicia Rashad, she is a Howard University alumna. So she is the perfect person to be the dean over at Howard University and their newly reestablished College of Fine Arts. There couldn't be no other person. Maybe Cicely Tyson or Diane Carroll, but Felicia Rashad is perfect person for that position. So congratulations, Felicia Rashad. Let me get some comments, Kwame. Let me see what's going on. So yeah, that's our breaking news for today, y'all. We're gonna move on to the docket. And there is a plethora of things going on. Yes, congratulations, Felicia. Yes, Miss Huxtable, honey. She deserves it. She deserves it. Yes, Tamara. Tamara. Hey, Candace. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day here in the City of Angels. And it's time to get to the docket, y'all. It's time to get to the docket. Okay. Our sister Liz Cheney has been given the boot. Hey, listen, it happens. When you don't carry water for Donald Trump, if you don't carry water for Donald Trump, if you don't want to kiss his ass, dear leader, you will be ousted. And they have given Sister Cheney the boot, but she is defiant. And she said in her statement, and I'm paraphrasing, she will do anything in her power to make sure Donald Trump never sits in that Oval Office again. See, y'all out here doing all these stunts and shows to the Republican Party. Y'all are doing stunts and shows, but there are Republicans that do have a sense of moral courage, and a conscience. So to our sister Liz Cheney, she'll be okay. She's a strong woman. Her father's a war criminal. She knows. Don't worry about Liz. Don't worry about her. She'll be okay. So Liz Cheney is outed. That's her sister. I'm sorry. Liz Cheney has been ousted as the number 2 in position over there in the Republican Party. So she was number 2. She was right under Kevin McCarthy. And now Mama has been given the boot. Okay? She'll be okay. Listen, speaking about giving the boot, Ellen DeGeneres, our sister Ellen has announced that she is ending her show in 2020. Listen, it was inevitable. We found out so many things going on. I know y'all see that little boy that beat, Kalen, and he's always running around doing acrobatics and jumping around. I know y'all think everything is happy and hunky-dory over there. Honey, they said, baby, behind the scenes, baby, look, they said Ellen's show was like The Devil Wears Prada meets Roots. So never be fooled by what you see on TV. Mama was out there giving out cars and giving out bikes, and baby, they say it was like a plantation behind the curtains. So, Ellen has announced that she will be ending her show in 2022. They really should end it this month. Just go ahead and throw it in the trash now. Get it out the way early. I'm just saying. It's a sign of the times that once something is exposed and her show was really exposed for toxic work environment. They said that Ellen was not the person she portrayed herself to be on TV. She allowed a lot of stuff to happen behind the scenes. So, it's a sign of the times. Your show will come to a complete and abrupt end. People are not trying to wait to see what's going to happen. Let's give her a chance. It's like there's nothing you can do. It's over with. I'm sorry. You take care, Ellen, okay? Tim Tebow, y'all remember Tim Tebow. And our Sounds About White files. Sounds About White files. Tim Tebow it's just been announced that he's going to be signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, Tim Tebow hasn't played football in 9 years. I forgot, I'm still working on that 5 to 10 second delay. 5 to 10 second delay. Hold on one second. Okay. Let me go back. Kwame always tells me, Tyesse, this is StreamYard. StreamYard has to go to Facebook. The 5 to 10 second delay. So let me go back. Kwame, let me see some of them comments from Ellen, if you can. Oh, let me see some of those comments from Ellen. Okay, it's time. Bye, Ellen. She never fooled me. She fooled a lot of people, but she never fooled me. Somebody said, they can't put, no, we're not putting nobody in her place. They're closing the door. We're not putting nobody in her place. Bye, Ellen. Bye, goodbye. I thought Ellen was nice. A lot of people did. You were fooled. A lot of people thought she was nice. Okay. So here's the deal. Here's the deal, y'all. People are fooled. Like I said, you got the little boy Kalen. Kalen's out there doing jumping jacks with these, Crocodile Dundee hats on, and they dancing and break dancing for her. And, hey, Tim Hall, they doing jumping jacks and cartwheels, and everybody is like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. She giving out, food stamps and Section 8 to Black folks every show, Listen, you a fool. Oh, okay. But it is what it is, y'all. Okay, bye. Take care, Ellen. But Tim Tebow hasn't played football in 9 years, okay? And he's never played tight end. Now, that end is tight. Oh, wait a minute. That's Tyesse After Dark, Tyesse. That's Tyesse After Dark. I'm sorry. The end is tight, but he has never played tight end. And people are just like, how is it possible that Tim Tebow can just jump back on a football team, and Colin Kaepernick, is going through what he's going through? And then, some of the critics say, well, Tim Tebow was not a social activist and didn't cause the rigmarole socially that Colin. I get that. But it just shows you the hypocrisy, though. Even so, it shows you the hypocrisy. This man hasn't played football in 9 years and can just go and get back on a team, And Colin Kaepernick, all he did was took a damn knee for social justice, and his career was ended. It just, I'm telling you, America is a different beast, y'all. It's something else. Antonio Brown, y'all. Some of y'all may remember, I posted this picture. Fine ass Antonio Brown, the first openly gay city council member that was elected down there in Atlanta. I posted a lot of pictures because he was very my tea. Well, Antonio Brown has announced that he's running for Keisha Lance Bottoms' newly announced vacant, soon to be vacant mayoral seat. So he's going to be running for mayor. Okay, here's the deal. That's not really a big deal. Okay, a Black councilman is going to be running for mayor. Okay, here's the deal. Antonio Brown has a lot of things going on. Now, I know y'all remember, somebody caught him in the bathroom with his meat out, and they got a little clip of it. Some of y'all see the video. That's not the scandal. The scandal is Antonio. Antonio is under federal indictment right now. Under federal indictment. We're not talking about that meat. We'll talk about that meat tomorrow night on Tyesse After Dark. We're talking about the federal indictment for going and inflating his income on loan applications and getting all of these loans. Now, listen, to be fair, all of these stunts and shows he did with the loan folks was before he was a city councilman. So I listen, you must be really sure, Antonio, that you're going to beat this case, because you're already running for mayor and you're still on the indictment. It's like, I don't know, but you must be mighty sure that those loan documents are really going to be, exonerated when they go through them all. Here's my deal. When the feds get involved with something, honey, they usually have all their ducks in a row. So, Antonio, I don't know, but the political ads from your opponents are probably just going to wear you out, mama. You're really bold. You're really bold, mama, to run for mayor while under federal indictment. I'm not saying it has not happened, but as a Black gay man, honey, they're going to run you through the ringers, mother. You're gonna think you're in a John Grisham novel when they finish with you. But it happens, y'all. Some people say, you know what? Listen, I'm going for gold. I'm going for the gusto. Congratulations, Antonio. We'll be talking about you more tomorrow night on Tyesse After Dark. Andra Day, Golden Globe winner, Oscar nominee. She lost the Oscar to Frances McDormand. That's a whole nother story. But our sister Andra Day has announced that she, dealt with porn addiction and sex addiction. Some outlets are reporting that she dealt with it before she started filming with the United States versus Billie Holiday, and some outlets are reporting that it happened during. So we're trying to work that out. I'm a little confused because when she did the Oprah interview, Andra Day talked about being celibate a long time. Well, she's celibate now, and okay, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of confusion with our sister Andra Day, but porn addiction, she's sharing it because she says it's something that's not talked about. And sex addiction. Remember when Eric Benet came out and was talking about sex addiction, and then he came out years later and said he just said that because of Halle Berry. He didn't have no damn sex addiction. He was just a freak. And of course, our brother Kirk Franklin said that he masturbated 3 or 4 times a day. And his wife would sit there and have to watch him. So it is a serious thing, porn addiction and sex addiction. But our sister Andra Day is very open and candid in this new, I believe, Variety article. And she's talking about it on several publications. So check it out. Andra Day is talking about her porn addiction and her sex addiction. Oh, Lord, this is a lot, honey, for Wednesday, honey. Lord Jesus, what's going on up here at the Tyesse Report? Well, speaking of awards, the Golden Globe, the Hollywood Foreign Press, the Golden Globes are just really imploding, y'all. I really don't care because I hate racist organizations. Kwame said, do I need more time? No, I don't need more time, Kwame. I think I'm going to be able to knock this out. I think I am. But if I do, I may take 5 minutes, Kwame. Thank you. Y'all give it up for Kwame. He's such a great executive producer. Just a great executive producer. I'm an executive producer here at the Tyesse Report. But, Kwame is the man in charge, But I may need about 5 minutes. But if I need him, I'll take him. If not, thank you, Kwame. But what was I talking about? The Golden Globes. The Golden Globes are imploding, and I don't give a damn that they're imploding. Our brother Tom Cruise returned 3 of his awards. Yeah, just last week he returned 3 of his awards because they are just a notoriously racist organization. There's secret committees. We found out in that new LA Times expose that there were 87 members and not one black person. And there has not been a black person on the voting committees. So that's why you see people being snubbed for awards. And, so, okay. So people are returning their, now listen, y'all, I don't know about returning your awards. I don't know about that. Tom, thank you for returning your Golden Globes. You had 3, but we have to give a shout out to Tom Cruise. He's really serious about racial justice. You turning your Golden Globes that you earned, Tom. But I don't know about that because if I earn something, hell, I'm not going to return shit. Yeah, Jahan, it's real. When you got Tom, and he was excellent in all the movies that he was nominated for. So, y'all keep an eye on the Golden Globes. But the big announcement from that was NBC said they're not even going to host the Golden Globes next year. They're not going to host the Golden Globes next year. They said they'll come back and try again in 2022 because they say they don't think with the type of work that they need to do for racial justice and getting their organization together. They cannot do that between now and 20 2022. So excuse me, they said they'll come back and try again with them in 2023. I'm sorry, 2023. So they're not going to do it in 2022. NBC has been hosting the Golden Globes for about a decade or more. And, you know, NBC said, y'all girls go ahead. You're imploding. The building is burning. And to be honest with y'all, after Drake really laid them out last year, I think the Grammys are next. I really believe the Grammys are next. And the Oscars, girl, they got an eye on you too, girl. So you girls better get it together. I didn't see Frances McDormand in Nomadland, but I'm sorry, Mama. That performance that Andrew Day gave and the United States versus Billie Holiday, where she's singing and acting, girl, listen. I gotta watch Nomadland and see what Frances McDormand gave. Because I don't want to diss her and she gave a brilliant performance. Okay. Let's move on, y'all, to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. At least somebody got something right, y'all, in entertainment today. We're proud to report we have 3 inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Our brother Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, sexy, delicious LL Cool J, and the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner. They have all been, they will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame during the next induction. Congratulations, Jay-Z, LL Cool J, and Tina Turner. Tina Turner has been having some health issues. We're not sure if Tina's going to be able to attend, but you know, anything is possible. She may do something via satellite or something like that. But you know, a lot of people are surprised when they announce Tina Turner, because Tina Turner is the queen of rock, and everybody's like, wait a minute, Tina Turner's not already in the Rock and Roll? No, she's not. She's not already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. As a matter of fact, you'll be surprised who's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You have people like Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan. These people are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Of course, Aretha Franklin was the first woman to be inducted in '87. Okay, let's move on, y'all. A story that we're going to be talking about more tomorrow night, and that is Sydney Chase. Sydney Chase, that's Tristan's busted mama, aka side chick, has retained Gloria Allred. Listen, Tristan, Gloria Allred, baby, look, Tristan, I would tell you, whatever you need to do, let it go. The lies stop now. Gloria Allred, Lisa Bloom, all of them girls don't play. Her daughter, Lisa Bloom, let it go, Tristan. You're not going to do nothing but make this bad for Chloe, aka Chewbacca, and yourself, Tristan. Well, she's hired Gloria Allred, and we will see what happens. We'll have more tomorrow night on Tyesse After Dark. Our brother Soulja Boy is in a little trouble himself. Soulja Boy is in trouble. Soulja Boy, there was a woman that he had sex with, and I don't know exactly what all went on up there at the house, but she's claiming, Soulja Boy, that she had a miscarriage after you beat her. See, listen, when y'all deal with these groupies have, baby, they got whole scenarios and whole scripts together waiting for you. Once you shoot that load or finish the act, that's when the real you want fame? Well, fame calls. These groupies, these girls don't play. Look at Sydney Chase. She's already hired Gloria Allred. So Soulja Boy, baby, that's a serious allegation. She said you beat her and caused her to miscarry. We'll be following this case intently too. And I didn't lead with it, y'all. I didn't lead with it. I wanted to be the final story of the day, and that's Portia Williams. Listen, I didn't lead with it because listen, everybody already, the story blew up. The story blew up like a water balloon. You know, Jahan wants to know if anybody got Gloria business card. The story blew up like a water balloon, y'all. But I had a friend inbox me and was telling me, Tyesse, I think this is all a stunt. This is all for Portia to get a raise and for Portia to get more storylines. Listen, honey, they're not paying them girls like that over there. Nene was the last girl that was going to get a multi-million-dollar contract. They got rid of her. All of them other girls are in the hundred thousands and the thousands. So Nene was the last girl. They made sure they got rid of her. So they got to pay out no more $1 million contracts. But our sister B. Scott is reporting. B. Scott is reporting that Portia does have a spin-off show coming, although it was greenlit before this. And it really chronicles her social justice and her family life. Okay. Listen, here's what I believe with Fallon, and we just got word that Fallon was at a bowling alley. Fallon was at a bowling alley and proposing to a guy or getting proposed to. So this is just a hot ass mess. But we have to cover the news. But here's what I believe. I believe that this is not a storyline for season 14. I believe this is real. I believe that Portia saw that man with $40 million. He was single and available, and she jumped on it. Period. Y'all are making this more complicated than it is. Portia saw a come up, and she came up. Period. Because Dennis, the hot dog man, he ain't got money like that, y'all. I've already investigated him. I've already called around. I called around Atlanta. Dennis, the hot dog man, girl, look. So Portia came up, and I don't knock her for that. You know, a come up is a come up. But will this help her storyline in season 14? Yeah. You know, anything will help your storyline. But y'all talking about Portia doing this sort of storyline when Kenya has set up, you know, these not slandering storylines. You know, I love you too, Reginald. She done set up these not slandering Falcon Crest ass storylines for damn near 10 years. Is there anybody on here, any Ty Squad member on here that say, yeah, you know, Tyce, I'll turn down a sugar daddy, a $40 million sugar daddy. Come step forward, come to the front. Any Ty Squad member that say, you know what, Tyce, yes, girl, I'll turn down a $40 million sugar daddy for me and my baby. Listen, I thank y'all for tuning in. It's time for the word for the day. It's time for the word for the day. And the word for the day. And the word for the day leads, it comes from Portia. And hold on, y'all. Okay. You know how you feel a sneeze and a cough, and you try to hold the sneeze, you don't know whether it's a sneeze or a cough? So you say, okay, I don't want to sneeze. Sneezing is different from coughing. Because your sneezing, could be messy. So you don't know if it was a sneeze or a cough, but it was a cough. Okay. Here's the deal. The word for the day is for all of my single family. If you are single, I'm going to take those 4 or 5 minutes, Kwame. If you are single, just type single in the comment section if you're single, because the word for the day is for you. All of my married and coupled up people, we love y'all. Ain't y'all special? But if you're single, give me some comments. Give me some comments, Kwame. If you're single, just type single in the comment section. Okay? Here's the deal. You know, they say the grass is always greener. The grass may not be greener on the other side. That's what they say, you know. But, the grass is always, all that old bullshit. You know how they say it. And I need people to stop worrying about the grass. Don't even worry about the grass. Don't worry about the roses in the yard. None of that. Because what we're seeing is out here in these streets, when you look at Portia, when you look at Kenya and all these people, the grass isn't always greener. That's what they say. Here's the deal. Or the grass is always greener. However, whatever color the grass is, y'all, don't worry about the grass. Don't worry about the roses. Don't worry about the petunias. None of that shit. The word for the day is, y'all, stand down. All of my single folks. When you see what's going on out here in these streets, it's sloppy, it's messy, and it's nasty out here. Our sister Sade said she's a soldier of love, right? If y'all are soldiers of love, I need y'all to stand down. Stand down, all of my single folks. Because what you're seeing out here is what's really going on. When people just jumping into relationships, there's side chicks sitting in chase, and and Soldier Boy out here and Portia, and it's really nasty and grimy out here in these streets, y'all. So I'm telling y'all, stand down, soldiers of love, until you find the right person and you know it's right. Don't just jump in and shit because you don't want to be seen as single for too long. Because we have all of these, you have all of these rules. You got to be married by 40. You know what I'm saying? You got to be such and such by 50. Stand down, Ty Squad. Stand down until you find. You don't want to be out here looking crazy and caught up in these damn webisodes and caught up in all of these trysts and triangles. You single? I'm telling you, honey. And single don't mean lonely. That's what I think a lot of people confuse. Single don't mean lonely. A lot of y'all are tipping and dipping at least 3 or 4 times a week with hot sessions. But we're talking about when you're ready to get into a committed relationship. We see all of this stuff right now playing out right in front of our faces. You don't have to listen. Don't get involved, honey. Don't get involved in all of that. Make sure he or she is right for you before you start bringing them in your house and getting too comfortable. I'm telling y'all what I know. It's real out here in these streets, and you will bring the talented Mr. Ripley home. You look at that guy, Derek Jackson. He's scary to me. He might not be scary to some of y'all, but he's scary to me because he's a master at deception. He's masterful at deception. You don't want to run into a Derek Jackson. I'm telling you. So stand down, soldiers of love. That's the song of the day, as a matter of fact. Go play that by Sade. I'm a soldier of love. I'm okay. You're okay. There was an episode of Good Times where Walona had to check Florida because Florida was trying to be the matchmaker, and Walona told her, girl, there's a difference between being alone and lonely. I may be alone, but honey, one thing I'm not is lonely. I want y'all to work with that today. Don't make nobody let you feel bad because you don't have a relationship, or you're not caught up in the rapture out here in these nasty ass streets, grimy STD filled streets. Yeah, Walona let Florida have it, girl. I'm alone, honey, but I'm not lonely. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Did you enjoy today? If you enjoyed today, honey, make sure you sow a seed. Keep the ministry going. We don't want to have to put up a foreclosed sign or out of business on the door. Sow a seed. Keep us going. Keep us afloat. I love y'all. And I'll be on my page a little later in my own personal capacity. But I thank Pyro Media. I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the extra 5 minutes, Kwame. And listen, continue to share my content. Tell a friend. Tell a friend about the Tyesse Report. Send this video via Messenger to 5 people that you know will enjoy the Tyesse Report. I know a lot of y'all can't share Tyesse After Dark, but share this video. Share Tyesse, the Tyesse Report. I love y'all. I see all of y'all. Pass the collection plate. It needs to be at least 5 people right now that can sow a $100 seed. 5 people. Matter of fact, there's 10 people that can sow a $100 seed right now. 10 people. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you, Kwame. Roll it, Kwame.
What's up, Ty Squad? Thank you guys for watching today's episode of the Tyesse Report. This episode is brought to you by Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a Black-owned business focused on providing a safe space for creators and entrepreneurs. We have helped companies, businesses, and brands navigate the biggest communication shift in over 500 years, social media and the internet. If you or someone you know would like to have your brand or business go to the next level, please visit www.pyromedianetwork.com. Please don't forget to follow Tyesse on IG at _Tyesse_report and like on Facebook at facebook.com/the official Tyesse Report. And if you're enjoying the Tyesse Report, please consider watching Tyesse After Dark. airing every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Tyesse Report, Tyesse After Dark, and the Tyesse Jackson brand wouldn't be here without your support. To continue to show your support, please feel free to donate via Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal. The information is below. All right, Ty Squad, see you on the next.